Grahak Sathi, 23rd November 2024, Volume 5, Number 20. Limit salt, sugar, and fat for better health. Be careful about your salt intake. Healthy eating practices include having diverse and balanced diets, reducing consumption of salt, sugar, and fat, avoiding trans fats, and paying attention to fulfilling all nutritional needs. Excessive consumption of sugar, salt, and fat can be detrimental for health. In this issue, we bring you easy to understand information and practical tips to limit your salt, sugar, and fat intake for better health. Grahak Sathi is committed to promoting safe and healthy food consumption. A little salt is necessary for a healthy, balanced diet. It helps regulate body's water balance, keeps muscles functioning, and helps conduct nerve impulses. Salt is essential for life, but are you eating too much salt? How much salt do you need? WHO recommends that consuming 2000 mg of sodium, 5 gram or 1 teaspoon of salt in a day is the safe level. We Indians consume almost twice that amount. In addition to the salt added while cooking, sodium can come from salt and other chemical additives present in processed and restaurant foods. Why you need to pay attention? Excessive salt intake can cause water retention, bloating, and high blood pressure, hypertension, which is an important risk factor for stroke. Excess sodium can also weaken bones and lead to early osteoporosis. How you can reduce your salt intake? Add flavor, not salt. Substitute salt with flavoring like lemon juice, black pepper, onion garlic powder, herbs like coriander, parsley, mint, oregano, thyme, and basil in your food. Soya sauce, salad dressing, ketchup, etc. are very high in salt. Consume these in moderation. Cook smart. Almost 80% of salt comes from salt added during cooking. Monitor the use of salt while cooking. Buy and use a fixed quantity every month and try to further reduce the quantity. Do not add salt to curd, fruit salad, etc. and to rice or roti. Take care while eating out. Avoid pickle, barbecued foods as they are high in sodium. Steam, bake, grilled, poached or roasted foods may have less sodium. Control portion sizes as it cuts the sodium too. Cook your food and use minimally processed foods for healthful eating. Avoid ready-made soup premixes and batters, masala mixes and instant meals as they are high in salt. Read labels carefully. Packaged foods like papad, ketchup, bread, biscuit, ready-to-eat meals, instant mixes, namkins, snacks and cookies are big culprits in adding sodium to your diet. Always read labels carefully to make an informed choice when buying packaged foods. Too much sugar harms your health. Excess consumption of sugar may lead not only to diabetes, but it can increase risk of heart disease, gallstones, hypertension, arthritis, and cause dental caries, wrinkle, and acne. You may also unknowingly consume high and unhealthy amount of sugar, even if you don't have a sweet tooth. Every teaspoon 5 gram of sugar adds 20 calories. So if you are not mindful, it can lead to weight gain. How much sugar should you have? For sugar, less is better. According to Indian dietary guidelines, 4 to 5 teaspoons, 20 to 25 gram sugar can be consumed in a day. This includes the sugar added to beverages and foods as well as sugar present as an ingredient in processed foods. Easy ways to limit your sugar intake. Intake of sugar should be limited, especially hidden sugars. Added sugar can be found in most packaged food items, including juices, yogurt, canned fruits, cereal bar, chocolate, cookies, aerated drinks, processed foods, sports drinks, even ketchup and salad dressing. Read food label carefully. Read the label carefully for added sugars. Also check the nutritional label and ingredients list. Check the serving size. If the serving size mentioned is unrealistically small, then the food will appear to have less sugar content. Beware of hidden sugars. Sugar goes by various names on food label, many of which you may not recognize. To avoid accidentally consuming too much sugar, look for the following names commonly denoting sugar in the ingredient list: brown, coconut or date sugar, jaggery, honey, golden syrup, high fructose corn syrup, honey, agave, malt syrup, maple syrup, molasses, lactose, fructose, glucose, fruit juice concentrate, disaccharides, maltodextrin, maltose, etc. Knowing about different kind of sugars helps you to choose healthier food options. Tips to reduce sugar consumption. Buy and use a fixed quantity of sugar every month. Try to gradually reduce your consumption. Avoid buying sugary, preservative laden snack and foods. Limit intake of cakes, pastries, cookies, sweet jams, jellies, marmalades, sweet pickles, ketchup, etc. Limit the consumption of carbonated sweetened beverages and sugarly snack. Instead of fruit juice, eat fresh whole fruit which provide fiber and keeps you full. Prevent children from overindulging in chocolates, candies that puts them at risk of obesity and other non-communicable diseases early in life. Add spices like cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon to reduce the need of sugar in the dish. Munch on fruit, nuts, seeds, whole grain and vegetables when you feel hungry or have a craving for sugar. Once you reduce or remove added sugars from your diet, you will learn to enjoy the natural sweetness from foods. Sugary foods will start tasting too sweet. Tips for healthy fat consumption. Excess fat intake is a clear risk factor for obesity and non-communicable diseases (NCDs) like diabetes and heart diseases. However, some fat consumption is necessary for a healthy body. Apart from providing energy, fats are essential for making hormones, absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D and E, and to provide essential fatty acids like omega-3 and omega-6. They give satiety, keep blood sugar level stable, and prevents excess hunger and cravings. How much fat should you eat? It is advised that fats should form maximum 25% of your total daily calories. So a 2000 calorie diet should not have more than 500 calories from fats. This include visible fats, cooking oil as well as invisible fats from nuts, oilseed, milk, eggs, fish, etc. Restricting visible fat to about 20 to 25 gram 4 to 5 tablespoon equivalent to 180 to 125 calories per person per day can help to limit your total fat intake. What are good and bad fats? Understanding the types of fat, knowing their sources and making informed choices about food are important for maintaining good health. Good fats. The good or unsaturated fats are considered hard healthy fats. They are of two types: monounsaturated fats (MUFA) and polyunsaturated fats (PUFA). Opt for cooking oils like olive oil, groundnut oil, sesame oil or mustard oil. Nuts and seeds such as almonds, cashews, pistachios, walnut, flax seeds, china seed and sesame, teal seeds are also excellent MUFA sources include flax seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, soybean, and fatty fish in your diet to benefit from PUFA fats. Bad fats. Exercise caution when consuming the so-called bad fats or saturated fats. Excessive consumption of this can trigger heart issues and raise bad LDL cholesterol. Saturated fats come mainly from dairy products, egg and meat. Limit consumption of eggs, meat, poultry, full fat milk, ghee and butter. Coconut and palm oil are also high in saturated fats. Tips to reduce fat consumption. Buy and use only a fixed quantity every month and try reducing its quantity further. Measure cooking oil with a small spoon rather than pouring freely from the bottle. Change the type of cooking oil every month. Monitor the use of butter and ghee. Do not repeatedly reheat oil or reuse the same oil for frying or cooking. Avoid frying as much as possible. Instead, boil, steam, roast, or grill food. Avoid vanaspati and margarine as they contain trans fat, bad fats. Consume bakery products or processed foods moderately as they are high in fat. If you are non-vegetarian, choose lean meat sources like chicken or fish over red meat or organ meat. Editorial team: Chairman CERC and Torch, Praful Amin. Chairman CERS, Walter Vieira. Chief Operating Officer, Anindita Mehta. Associate Editors, Anusha Iyer, Rashmi Goyal. Editorial Assistant, Meena Bathvi. Address: Consumer Education and Research Center, 802 Grahak Suvidha Kendra, Saka 2, next to Alice Bridge Police Station, Ashram Road, Ahmedabad 380006. Phone number 07935337262. Email address complaints@cercindia.org. Helpline number 1800-233-0332. ध्वनि मुद्रण शांता मेहता डिजिटल टॉकिंग बुक लाइब्रेरी, अंजन मंडल, वस्त्रापुर, अहमदाबाद 380015. वॉइस ओवर बाय आनल दवे.